starting out with how we make this modular, we actually split up our entire Swerve module into 3 different parts. So we start with the lowest level, which is the wheel. This is just a simple aluminum wheel with some tread on it, but you can see that it's modular within the next level, which is the pod. So by removing this screw and this screw, if we hide these 2 screws, in real life you'd unscrew them, this entire axle over here and the wheel that's on it are basically able to slide out from the bottom. So we actually have a slot over here that allows you to just take this entire thing out the bottom. We realized that using accessibility through the bottom of the robot was going to be very efficient, because a lot of the times you have stuff on top of your servo modules or on top of your mechanism wheels on your drivetrain. So, but there's not usually much happening below your robot. So we kind of made everything accessible from the bottom. This also means that not only do we have the wheels modular like that, these 4 screws, if you unscrew these 4 screws, then essentially able to take out everything on this bottom half. So everything over here is just able to slide out, and we're able to access anything. So if we need to replace the tread, like tighten any screws, anything like that, we're able to have access to that. But it doesn't just stop there, because we go further in the next step of the module. We're actually able to take out the entire pod, so that entire previous subassembly. If you loosen some set screws at the top and you remove these 4 screws, again, accessible through the bottom, just so that we have like full control over being able to remove things. So if we hide these 4 screws, there's actually nothing constraining the pod from just being slid out the bottom. And again, we're able to access anything. So if we want to grease the gears because we want higher efficiency, if you need to re-grease them, can through that. Or if you need to tighten any screws, again, inside here, it just makes it a lot easier to do all that. And then finally, at the highest level, this entire Swerve module is designed as a module and not directly integrated into like a drivetrain, which has like one big plate which has all 4 wheels and everything mounted onto it, because we wanted it to be able to be replaced with these side mounting screw holes with these square beams. So this allows us to essentially unscrew the Swerve modules entirely. So if we want to like completely replace the module and replace it with mechanism, or if it's just sometimes easier to access, for example, the servo over here, if you take out the entire module, we also have the ability to do that.